Hey, Algonquin, Illinois. This is Richard Freedkin, Realtor with eXp Realty, and I'm coming to you again with another edition of my real estate market report. And this is as of May 1st, and it covers the months of March and April real estate market activity for the city of Algonquin. And basically, you see this every month. You'll see a spreadsheet that I create, and it shows you the current activity for the last couple months and also previous months, so you can get a better idea of what's going on with the real estate market in your area, so you make better decisions on buying and selling, refinancing, etc. So let me get to kind of an important fact here. Let me share my screen. This is a back of a postcard that I send to 6 subdivisions in Algonquin, basically the Willoughby Farms area and the subdivisions around it. And the backside is my mortgage report, which covers the last 2 months of mortgage activity. And, you could see here, we were dipping down. We were in the sixes, those stubborn interest rates. And back in January, and everybody thought that the, Fed was going to cut rates a few more times this year, which would have really helped the real estate market. But when those rates fell in January, it really spurred on the real estate market. I mean, all these buyers that kind of sat on the sideline the last quarter of last year, they came out in droves. And there just was even less inventory this time around because sellers that would have sold decided not to because they don't want to get rid of their 3% 30-year fixed rate that they refinanced into years ago and trade it for 6.5 or 7 or 7.5% fixed rate. So you could see, though, that this inflationary trend has just been stubborn and it's hammering interest rates. You can see it's just been going up and up and up. And then as of April 25th, 30-year fixed rate, 7.17%. These are per Freddie Mac. And then, compared to last month, March 28th, there were 6.79. So the minute we edged up back over 7%, we saw a big decrease in buyer activity suddenly. And part of that is because when they dipped, the prices got pushed up by bidding wars again in February and March. And so now the prices were even higher. And you add to that the rates going up above 7, and you're just continually pricing out buyers out of the market. So it's really had a dramatic effect, unfortunately. We're hoping that I heard employment numbers came out today. Today's May 3rd. And so they were less than expected. So who knows, maybe we'll see rates dip a little bit as we get further into this year. But let's get to the other reason why we're here. Let me get into the market stats. So if you've tuned into this report before, you're used to seeing my spreadsheet here, and it goes all the way back like 6 months. But this is for the month of April. And you'll see we currently have on the market 49 homes. So it did, sellers came out for the spring market. That was up from 27, which had dropped from 45. So we're still seeing a positive trend with more homes coming on the market. We're currently pending and under contract, 68 homes under contract, which is great. And again, it's because those buyers have come out in force, but we are starting to see that slow down now in May with the rates going higher. And that was up, 68 was up from 53, it was up from 48, it was up from 45. So you're seeing a positive trend here on homes going under contract because there was some more inventory. We did sell 39. We closed on 39 homes for the month of April. That was up from 31, but equal to the month before that. And you can see these prior months where it was slower in the fourth quarter. The average closed price was 404. That did drop a little bit from 417. Nothing to be concerned about there. The average list price, that's homes that are currently active on the market, and the ones that are under contract, because we don't know what those sold for. 434.9, again, pretty close to where it was the previous month. Average days to contract, this is a great number. And again, it just shows you that the buyers came out in force because that number dropped from 61 to 19. So that's a positive number. And the average days on the market, again, for active homes dropped from 50 to 41. So that's a great number as well. So, yes, interest rates are high. They're not 3% like they were, but you have to understand something. In the big scheme of things, they always say, marry the house, date the rate. Rates go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. You can always refinance when they go down. I got into the mortgage business in 1976. 30-year fixed rate in 1976 was 7.75%, and you paid 3 points. There was no such thing as a 0-point loan. So even at 7.17 with 0 points, we're better than rates were 40 years ago, more than 40 years ago. And then they went up to 19, and then they came down, and what goes up always comes down. What comes down always goes up. Don't let that stop you from buying a home if you need to get out there and buy a home. A lot of people have been putting it off for a long time now, waiting. Stop waiting. Just go out, refinance when it goes down. Get an ARM. Get an adjustable rate mortgage. Get a 5-year ARM because they're lower than a 30-year fixed. And refinance when they drop. So it's a great time to buy or sell. Great, especially to sell because there's so few homes on the market and so many buyers. But I'm just going to make a suggestion here that if you're looking to buy, if you're looking to sell, I've written books. I was a national speaker. I've been around in real estate for over 40 years. I've written 200-page books. These are my books, all my information. Secrets of Sophisticated Home Sellers. This has all my tips and tricks on how to sell your home for the most amount of money and in the fastest period of time. I just sold a home in Pingree Grove for $40,000 over list price in 3 days. We had 14 offers, all over list price. There's some simple secrets on how I do that. Almost every home I sell for above list price and substantially over. If you're looking to buy a home, this is all my tips and tricks on how to negotiate the best price so you can save the most amount of money on a home and not have to overbid without, killing yourself on it. And if you're thinking about selling, this is my Bible. This actually has information from my listings where I use those as examples on before and after. Simple tips and tricks on what you can do to improve your home at very little expense so you make a lot more money on it and sell it a lot faster. These are all free. I've written all these. These are all free. Give me a call, 847-922-8423. Be happy to send them out to you or email me, rjfreedkin@gmail.com. You want a market analysis of your home? Figure out how much your home is worth in today's market. You can scan this QR code if you're on a desktop computer, or just go to rjhomevalue.com, fill out a little form, and I'll get to work on your market analysis. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of the market report for Algonquin as of May 1st. I will see you again in June, at the beginning of June. I hope you have a great Mother's Day and really enjoy Memorial Day. I will be down at the Indy 500 for my 45th year or so. Love going down there. Looking forward to going down there with my kids. We make a pilgrimage and camp out and just have a good weekend. So I hope you guys have a great month of May. I will see you on June 1st. If you have any questions at all about real estate, give me a call, 847-922-8423. Make it a great day. Take care.